Is YouTube skill-based or luck-based? Or is it a combination of both? Personally, I don't find any of those answers particularly satisfying. And by the end of this video, I will explain why. If you're a creator, you're constantly flooded with advice. Improve your audio, improve your storytelling, your thumbnails, your hooks, follow trends, don't follow trends, do this, do that. The advice never ends. But does any of it actually work? Or are people just simply selling you certainty in a system that is inherently uncertain? If YouTube advice works, why do so many creators continue to struggle? Can YouTube really be learned like a skill? Or is your success mostly determined by luck? The problem may be with the way we're approaching the question. Humans love rules. We want a formula, a recipe. We want something that's repeatable. If I do X, I get Y. And this works in many areas of life, especially in an example like mathematics. A plus B equals C. But does it work in a system with seemingly endless variables? What makes a video successful? Is it the title, thumbnail, topic, timing, audience, editing, the competition, the algorithm? Why does one video get 2,000 views while another nearly identical video gets 2 views? How can we ever know every variable that contributed to the outcome? This is probably why most YouTube advice feels really frustrating. Because most advice isn't actually a rule, it's a principle. A rule promises certainty. Follow the rule, get the result. A principle only improves your odds. It works often, but not always. Better audio generally helps. Same with better storytelling, better pacing, better thumbnails. But none of these things themselves guarantee success. And that's the part a lot of us don't like hearing, because principles imply uncertainty, and our minds hate uncertainty. Starting a YouTube channel means accepting risk. There's no guaranteed reward. You might not get the subscribers you want. You might not get enough watch time, not enough views. You might not get monetized. Or you might get monetized and still not earn enough to support yourself. The time you invest into YouTube has no guaranteed return. And compare that with a traditional job. You trade your time for money. There is an agreement. There's predictability and security. If I choose to work a 40-hour work week, I can expect to get paid for those 40 hours of work. But YouTube does not offer that same security. And that's why it often feels like gambling. You publish a video, you pull the lever, you wait. Sometimes nothing happens. Sometimes the video takes off. And then sometimes 2 nearly identical videos produce completely different outcomes. Once we recognize this uncertainty, many creators begin to move towards one of 2 extremes. Extreme number 1 being, it's all skill. If YouTube is entirely skill-based, every failure is your fault. Every poor result means you're not good enough. You endlessly optimize. You endlessly blame yourself. And then extreme number 2, it's all luck. And if YouTube is entirely luck-based, well, nothing matters. Improvement doesn't matter. Learning doesn't matter. Effort doesn't matter. So why even try? Both extremes miss something important. Skill clearly matters. Poor audio can hurt your retention. Weak storytelling can lose viewers. Misleading titles can damage trust. But skill alone doesn't guarantee your success. You can still make a great video and fail. The algorithm might never find the right audience for that video. The timing might be wrong. There might be no interest in the topic. And then luck clearly exists, but luck alone doesn't explain everything either. Some creators consistently improve. They consistently outperform others. They repeatedly put themselves in positions where success becomes more likely. So perhaps skill and luck are not competing forces. Perhaps they're working together. We don't control the algorithm. We don't control trends, audience interests, timing, or the outcome of our videos. The only thing we control is how we respond. Whether we learn, improve, put in effort, stay consistent, and continue to create. So, is YouTube skill-based or luck-based? Personally, I think it's neither. The question itself falls into a framing that doesn't deliver a satisfying answer. Skill improves your odds, luck influences your outcome. But neither guarantees success in and of themselves. No one can promise you success on YouTube. Not a guru, not a course, not an expert, not me. The best anyone can do is help improve your odds. So if YouTube is not skill-based or luck-based, what is it? There is one consistent element in every single upload. Every time you look at your channel, every time you respond to a comment, every time you wonder what is going to happen next. Uncertainty. The hardest challenge of YouTube is not learning how to edit, to tell better stories, to understand the algorithm. It's continuing to upload another video when you have no guarantee of success. No guarantee that any of your effort will ever be rewarded. The real question is not, is YouTube skill-based or luck-based? The real question is, how much uncertainty are you willing to tolerate before you decide to quit?